But we lived in many houses in Los Angeles. The Topanga Canyon seance when Norma down in the basement held.
That was the Halloween, All Hallows Eve, when Jim Morrison came over and his producer
Rothschild
and Bill Crosby, David Crosby,
David, thank you,
from Buffalo Springfield, and Arthur Lee from Love was there.
Yeah, I hear that, but I didn't
Who's
remember.
The black guy, Mike.
Yeah, but and Robbie Krieger from The Doors.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't remember him. Wow.
Yeah.
We all sat holding hands, and I remember Jim Morrison turns to me and says, "You guys do this a lot?" No, we just did it, but we just did it because you were coming.
Yeah. But
okay.
the seance started out with just let's have a seance. Okay, how do you do a seance? And everybody, I don't know, I've never been to one. But Norma, she said, I'll do the seance. And Norma was a friend of ours, and she set it all up and drew pentagrams on the floor and dressed it up with weeds or dried flowers and stuff like that. And the time of the seance, Jim Morrison was there and all these other people that Michael just said. And they all went downstairs and they sat around. And one of the things that we did when we first moved into the house is we redecorated it. We were paranoid of the police. We were young and had long hair, so we had a right to be paranoid. And landlords got to love us because we cut a hole in the closet that Alice and Cindy and Neil and I shared. And we cut this trap door. So the seance was going on downstairs. And Norma was talking in tongues, and she was staring at people and, really creepily, really did a well job. And she was asking for a sign. She said that somebody was in the room, there was a presence. The presence, make yourself known. At that very moment in time, Glenn walked past me and Charlie, who were looking down through the trap door into the basement. Glenn walks right through the trap door, drops right down.
And fell?
Huh? He fell right through the...
What a great entrance.
Right through the trap door. And he literally landed in the middle of the pentagram. And it was dark down there for just the candles. And Glenn started swearing, and people started crying, and bodies started screaming, and Norma was on her back shrieking in tongues instead of talking in tongues, and people were running outside the door. Yeah, Charlie and I looked across each other at the trap door and going, what on earth did he think we were doing when Glenn walked through the door? And we're going, maybe Norma summoned him. And you summoned the wrong person at that time, because there was a lot of screaming going on, and I imagine the devil was going, what the hell was that?
Well, it kind of wasn't, there was nothing happening when,
right.
We were kind of waiting for something to happen.
And it happened.
And it happened.
I mean, I know Alice was down there, but the rest of the band, and those four or five guys.
Let's see, there was, Rothschild, and then Rothschild's the guy that did all the help, engineer. He was there. I can't remember his name offhand. Morrison, Arthur Lee, David Crosby, and probably somebody that drove the car. Maybe I'm not sure, but that's 5 there. So it was about 12.
Yeah, there was a lot of people down there in that dark basement.